Hey guys, me again. Welcome back to another devlog, and today I'm just catching up really before I start more level design work. But we've done obviously some theory here. I haven't worked on my website much, but I've 3D modelled a tree, the lily pads for the lake on the house level, and a fish enemy. So the original plan was to just have Ruben as the enemy on house, which is the humanoid character. But I thought that since we have like a deep lake, I feel like I could incorporate a weapon where it's like a water gun type inspired weapon, and then hide it in the lake. Because then the water gun is still sort of realistic enough to fit in with the house design, like the overall design of the house, but then also links in with everything else as well. So then hiding it in the lake would be quite apt. But the lily pad design is quite cool because when you go onto the lily pads, you bounce, and it applies some force to you, and it just launches the character up, and you can bounce from each lily pad to each lily pad. It's quite fun. There's a bug at the minute where if you jump, and if you're underneath the lily pad and jump, it does just send you endlessly up. But I think like I can make that a fun feature if I just make sure that there's like a world limit that you hit and then fall back down again. But yeah, this was obviously fairly simple to make, as well as the tree. I just went on Blender, put a couple of shapes together, and that was it really. I didn't actually have to do too much. But then the fish enemy was a little bit more complex because obviously there's a lot of different shapes and more angles, a lot of booleans and editing shapes and stuff. But there is a video I'm meant to do after this devlog I need to record that showcases the fish. There's actually a light as well that's blue, but it affects him white, so you can see the fish clearly and that it's orange, but then the environment around it glows blue, so it actually appears like the player's underwater even though they're not, sort of thing. So yeah, essentially. And if we go back to Unreal, I'll show you the lakes. Obviously we've planted the trees here, and yeah, they vary in height and angle and stuff. So obviously this one's on a bit more of a hill, so I've angled it. These rocks are from the starter content on Unreal, so I didn't make them, but obviously since it was just handy to have them since they're already on my project, I didn't have to download them from Quixelbridge or anything. I sort of just placed them around like this. Obviously another tree, and if we go underwater, as you can see, the fish is here. So obviously there's no weapon to counter it right now, so I just have to run from it. It only does 10 damage. But yeah, and there's a glitch right now where you come out of the water, you'll bounce. It's like the lily pad effect has an effect on an area, so I probably just need to fix the collision on that. And he also jumps out of water, but like you can see here, you can bounce from lily pad to lily pad, and it just sends you like this. But then also the fun part, you go flying. Only fly a little bit as well. That one didn't work as well. But yeah, and I've sort of terrained the area a little bit more, so it's more lumpy, more natural. I need to work on this area over here. That's my next step. That's my plan for today. Obviously, you still make sure the music loops. And it doesn't. I'm glad I've played it for this long. Okay, so we got the steps that take you up. Obviously, it's all texture. I need to put a roof on it, add some designs around here, then pick up the key. And the house is still empty, so obviously that's going to be another piece that I need to work on today as well. But yeah, so probably a lot more level design work that I plan on doing next. But obviously, yeah, it's slowly coming together, trying to wrap up the courtyard before I move into the house. And obviously, I need to write on my theory the next time I'm in college as well, just so I can have stuff to do in college and not just waste time. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.